Hey, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Serendipity. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Al Murray versus Americans. I don't know what to expect. I didn't think I knew him, but just from, I have it just like paused right here. He looks very familiar, and so I don't know if I just seen him in an interview or some type of crossing. I've seen him somewhere. He looks very, very familiar, but I know I've never watched any of his stuff. So yeah, I don't know where I would have seen him from. I don't know anything about this or what to expect. Al Murray versus Americans. Let's see what this is.
You're beautiful people. Have we got anyone from overseas here tonight? Anybody from overseas? Yeah? Fabulous. From which vanquished nation do you hail, sir? Tell me. Where from?
United States.
United States. Fantastic. Welcome, eh? Welcome. I love you people. What's your name, Squire?
Neil.
Neil! Beautiful British name. Now, Neil, tell me. Neil, how long have you been in Great Britain, Squire?
2 weeks now.
2 weeks. Yeah? Yeah? Tell me, if you had to sum up Great Britain in one word, Neil, what would it be, mate? Come on. Come on, Neil. Shit will get off the pot, sir. You what?
Football.
Football? No. The word you're looking for, mate, is great, isn't it? Clues in the name, for fuck's sake.
Right there.
Dozy yank. Now.
Wait, he said yank? I haven't heard that word in a long time. Wow.
No, I love Americans. You're beautiful people, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah, you're beautiful people. Because the word, no, I love them. Oh, back off, I love them. I love them. I love Americans, because the world needs people like Americans, don't they? Because you're dreamers, aren't you? Yeah? Yeah? You're dreamers, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Because you've got that American dream. The American dream. Yeah? You're an American dreamer. Dreaming the American dream, aren't you, Neil? Yeah? Yeah? Now, the fact is, Neil, we don't have a dream in Great Britain. We don't. Yeah? There is no British dream. Yeah? Yeah. This isn't because we lack some sort of sense of moral purpose. This isn't because we haven't got a sense of guiding destiny taking us towards a better tomorrow. No, we don't have a dream in this country, Neil, because we're awake. It's that simple. What is that dream of yours anyway? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Hey, I'd be embarrassed to write that down if I were you, Squire. It's a pleasure to have you here, you're a beautiful bloke. I love Americans, you're beautiful people. Yeah? You're simple folk, aren't you? If an American can't explain something, he says, it's aliens, doesn't he? At least
Wait.
I love Americans, you're beautiful people. Yeah? You're simple folk, aren't you? If an American can't explain something, he says, it's aliens, doesn't he?
When an American can't explain something, it's alien.
At least British people are prepared to admit when they're pissed, Neil. I mean, we're sensible people in this country. This is a reasonable country. It's a reasonable size, isn't it? Great Britain isn't that big, yeah? America's vast, isn't it? Far too big, unwieldy country, yeah? Britain's compact, yeah? You reasonable size. I mean, the mountains aren't exactly that big, are they? Yeah? They're big enough to learn how to climb mountains and then practice and conquer other peoples. They're not that big in themselves. I mean, the wildlife is not particularly wild, is it? Squirrels are not going to hunt you down in packs, are they? We don't have earthquakes in this country, do we? No, because we don't deserve them. It's that simple. Anyone who builds a city on a thing called the San Andreas Fault really has got it coming.
I said the same thing. No, I don't even want to go visit over there because it might just go off when I decide to go. No.
The fact is, Neil, it's not San Andreas' fault, is it? It's yours for building it there in the first place. Classic American behaviour. Trying to palm the blame off onto some poor fucking Mexican. Forget the Alamo! Now, what is this?
Forget the Alamo.
We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country. Aren't we? Yes, Steve?
Oh, we are.
Here we are. Can you play God Save the Queen? Yeah? FF. G, D, E, F, G, G, A, G, F, D, E, F, G, A, C. Now, what is this? What is this? You might be look stupid, eh? What is this? What is this? We're sensible, down-to-earth people in this country, aren't we? Hmm? This is a sensible, down-to-earth country. I mean, we never put a man on the moon, did we? No. What would be the fucking point? Hey? You Yanks, you're banging about how you got there first, but no one else was trying, were they, mate?
No one else was
Don't count. Doesn't matter who comes first when you're on your own, does it, like you?
That's true.
It's been a year. I mean, we're sensible people in this country, aren't we? Down-to-earth people. Yeah, we never put a man on the moon. No, the moon was never going to be part of the British Empire, was it, like you? No, there's no one to give it back to once we're done with it, was it?
Wow, there's no one to give it back to when you're done with it. Give it back to the aliens.
There's no point going to the moon, putting in a railway, trial by jury, parliamentary democracy. There's no bastard living there, is there? That's the trick. There's nothing to be gained in the way of hot and spicy food or Olympic quality athletes. It's a waste of a journey. I mean, why would the British, the very people who invented gravity, want to go somewhere where there isn't any, hey? Doesn't make any sense at all. Now, the moon should be left to its own business of tides, werewolves, and periods. No. If anyone can explain to me the actual difference between them last two, stage door later. Now, the point is this. No, just one man's silver bullet is another woman's bar of chocolate. Period, Neil. That's an example of a word that means different things to you and I, doesn't it, Squire? Because you're a Yank and I'm British, yeah? Yeah, that's right. Period, yeah? To the American woman, the word period probably means something like full stop, doesn't it? That's the same thing for American geezers, eh, Neil?
I feel
Because
like
we're
I get that
divided by a
joke.
common language, that's right, and a fucking great big ocean, thank Christ. The point is this.
Oh, jeez. Divided by a common language and a great big ocean, thank Christ. His comedy was definitely different. But no, yeah, he had a couple funny ones. Like, why go to the moon? Because there's nobody to give it back to once you're done with it. The last part, I'm not gonna lie, the last part went over my head. I didn't fully understand the last part. I got pretty much everything besides, like, werewolves and periods. Last, like, 30 seconds. Not really sure. So, if anyone would like to explain. I feel like one of the jokes I understood, but, yeah. He's a very different comedian. Like, he's not really telling jokes about his life. And I could be reading this completely wrong, but he keeps on saying, like, we're sensible people, like, keeps on saying, like, we're a good country, we're the best country, we're this, like, he keeps on saying it, like he's constantly trying to prove a point. I don't know if that's, like, the whole point of this, like, the skit or whatever, this part of the show. That was the first time I heard yank in a while. Usually that word is, like, for northern people. You wouldn't call every American that, but now, just like every other word, it's becoming derogatory. So, yeah, 10 years we're all gonna be walking mute because every word's offensive. So, yeah, anyway, I just thought to point that out because, like, literally nobody says that anymore. Unless you're talking about, like, the New York Yankees, which at one point was about to get this name changed. I don't know if it's still a thing or not because everybody is making it, you know, a derogatory word, so, yeah. Anyway, The thing that I thought was also cool is he is drinking on stage. That's like a lot of the older comedians, like I've seen my dad watch, like Ron White. He used to smoke like a cigar and drink on stage, which you don't see that anymore at all. Definitely not smoking, but you wouldn't see anybody drinking either that I know of. I can't think of one of today's comedian that I've seen that drinks. He's definitely a different comedian. He's not talking about his life. He's talking about the difference and why Great Britain is better than not just America. I'm sure Great Britain is better than every other country. So he's trying to point that out in a jokingly like fun way. I wonder if he has just a bunch of different jokes for every country. So like he was ready for any country, you know? Just cause like what if there wasn't an American in the audience? Like I'm sure he's got like, I don't know, like German ones or like some country that's you can easily make jokes about. I guess he just had those, he has a bunch of them ready. I think that's all the difference I can point out. It's okay to laugh at yourself sometimes. Don't worry. Laugh. Have fun. Don't take things so serious. You might enjoy life a little bit more if you do. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe. Like always, there's more to come, and I'll see you in the next one.